This is Crystal.
And this is Kevin.
Hi. And this is the infamous Kevin. This is the guy that I keep talking about. He is my guest on tonight's show. I don't know what's going on.
Are we doing some kind of holiday video?
Yes, we are doing some kind of holiday video, but I don't know how to start this. Maybe we should grab our Santa hats. Ugh. And we are back properly adorned. I think this is a good addition for our holiday episode. Your channel or your podcast, by the way, Best Threesome Ever, is all about the up-and-coming nerddom news. It's all about the latest products. It's all about what's good, what's not, which is kind of why we decided that this would be an ideal collaboration video, so that way we can have someone who actually researches all of this give me answers.
So yeah, we're gonna go through some ideas of what's hot this holiday for gift ideas if you have not purchased them already. I don't know, what kind of genre should we stick to?
Well, I would say nerddom. So here's the idea, the whole idea behind it is because how many times have you been asked by family members, parents, people, what do I get you for Christmas? And being a nerd, I thought that was a pretty obvious answer for like anything. But for some reason, a lot of people, in my life at least, have not had any idea what to get. So I thought if I'm having this problem, then maybe other people who are not as vocal about their wants would have the same problem. So hence the video! So
basically we're going to list out some things that might be fun to give or receive that isn't just, you know, an Amazon or a GameStop gift card.
Obviously, being on Digital Envelop's page, the first thing I'm going to say is books. Now, the reason being is because they will cover any type of geekdom. You can find fantasy, blah, 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 you know all the genres. I'm just gonna say books are a huge, awesome present for me to at least to receive.
Book apparatuses too. The Kindles, of course, both the Fire tablet, if you're looking for somebody who wants an actual all-purpose tablet, or the Kindle and Kindle Paperwhite are also very good options and not terribly expensive.
Another one that popped into my head the other day, this has to do with the Pokemon nerds out there. A little Bulbasaur planter. Have you seen those guys going around?
No.
Oh, that would be adorable. They have like a little 3D printed Bulbasaur. You can find like 50 billion people making them on Etsy. But out of the back you can put like a little like hen and chick succulent. And as it grows, it becomes Bulbasaur's plant in the back.
Kind of surprised there isn't like a Bulbasaur Chia Pet. Obviously, this Christmas there's yet another Star Wars movie coming out, so that is of course going to be big. Star Wars swag is always good.
Yes.
If you are into custom lightsabers, I wholeheartedly suggest Ultra Sabers. There's also Saber Forge. I like them also, but I just like Ultra Sabers a little bit better. The hilts are not quite as pretty, but they get it to you in just lightning fast. They're loud, they're attractive, and they vroom vroom the way custom lightsaber should vroom vroom. Also, there is the hugely popular BB-8 little wheeling android that you can control with your phone and will watch Star Wars with you and squeak and squawk at all the appropriate parts, which is super duper fun.
And just because I'm wearing it, nerdy subtle jewelry. For those of the nerddom, this is a Kingdom Hearts necklace, but for those that are not in the nerddom, it's a nice subtle sort of piece of jewelry that you can get away with and only the nerds know.
Plus, she doesn't really like heart jewelry, and this was totally my cheater way of getting that. Other good ideas, of course, tons of movies that have just come out and are still coming out. Movies and Blu-rays. There's still always good like filler gifts, stocking stuffers, that kind of thing, especially with, all the comic book movies that have just come out that are always very, very good.
I mean, there's tons of stuff out there, literally, if you Google Etsy, and you're on Etsy and you put in geek, there are hundreds and hundreds of pages worth of stuff. One that has been coming up in popularity, but I really want to shout out to the bandwagon on this, is the adult coloring books.
Yes, very much so.
I mean, the thing about being a geek is being able to retain that youthful enjoyment of simple things. So being able to play a game and not feel guilty, be able to take the time to read a book and not feel guilty, or in this case, take the time to sit down and color a picture. There are tons of books out there with really good art that are just a good way to wind down. I know that I even have like a Disney princess one that I really, really love, but there's even adult versions of ones where you can get swear words in pretty scurly handwriting. So if you're really mad that day, yes, we do. We can go ahead and take it out on coloring that word, or I don't know. I haven't taken advantage of that one yet. That's your book. Do a little bit of digging. You don't even have to dig much, but please find something that shows that you actually appreciate who they are as people and not just, oh, they're different than me, so I'm just going to... I don't know what to get them. It's honestly super easy for a geek. It's super easy to make us happy. Like I said, I was doing this collaboration with Kevin today, and he is part of a podcast called Best Threesome Ever. So you want to speak about that a bit?
Sure. So we are a podcast that talks about many things of pop culture, not just geekdom, because we do expand beyond that. We've even talked about sports, but no, we are definitely an expanded horizon kind of a geek trio. Myself, Nick, and Rob. And we just talk about things that are going on, things that are coming up, things that we've seen, and we also have what's called the nerdy find of the week, and that's where we talk about something that we've just picked up that has tickled our nerd button. So we do, of course, talk about a lot of nerdy things. We cuss a lot, so if you're sensitive to that, maybe don't watch us. Maybe don't listen to us, but we certainly get our kicks while we're on that little podcast. I think it's kind of humorous, and I've been told it's funny-ish. So I'm pretty proud of that. But no, please do check us out. Give us a listen, because we always have recommendations on what movies you should be going to see, and we'll tell you whether you should see it in the movies, do the matinee, wait for it to come out on DVD, or just wait for it to pop up on a streaming.
Yeah. And of course, I'll have their link below to their podcast channel. I believe it's on Podbean right now, but you can get it on iTunes. They just started that up too.
I think it's still under review, but we should know in a couple of days.
Okay, so then by the time that this is live, it should be on iTunes. And as always, like I said before, and I will say again, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Go ahead, give me a big old thumbs up here. Go ahead, comment below to let us know what you would want for a present as well. And then on behalf of me from Digital and Vellum and Kevin from the Best Threesome Ever, this is a Geek by Numbers sort of collaboration as well. We want you to help us out and support Geek by Numbers too on our Kickstarter. I'll make sure to link that as well. You've seen it in a number of my videos. You're going to hear it on his podcast.
Definitely.
It's definitely something that we are trying to build as a network for you to be able to find multiple entertainment sources in a variety of different things. So that link will be below as well.
Yes.
And other than that, I hope you guys have a happy holidays. Bye, guys.